Hello, once again, good people of the internet. We are back with another video, and at about, I think it was 1 o'clock here in Australia, they dropped a Bad Batch trailer. I'm so excited. I watched it, and I was almost going to do a video, but I just was just too excited about the trailer. I just wanted to kind of enjoy it myself. But now I'm going to be doing this breakdown, coming a lot later than probably a lot of other breakdowns you'll be seeing on YouTube, but here is kind of my just shot by shot. We're gonna go shot by shot and just look at this. This was an incredible trailer, just straight up. So much to dissect. I can't wait to get into this. Let's just waste no more time. I'll turn it down a little bit so it's not too blasting. So obviously start with Lucasfilm logo. We got the Bad Batch coming into Kamino here. These doors opening, very dramatic, tonally opening. Admiral Tarkin talking over this. I love this establishing shot of the training ground Kamino here. And then obviously that's the shot that we saw. And the sizzle just extended a bit more. So we got Tarkin and these Kaminoans up here. Five Enhanced Clones more capable than an army. The Dark Troopers coming up, these little drone thingies. Concerning level of disobedience and disregard for order. So that's important because that's implying they maybe just don't go through with Order 66. We'll see how that goes. Disregard for orders. And then obviously this really cool action sequence here. Cut to give me more. reminds me of in Fallen Order, the Purge Troopers. Give me more. And then Tarkin's he's as usual grumpy, stubborn, arrogant man. But yeah, just amazing way to open it there. You obviously, for people who don't know the Bad Batch, you're kind of introducing them there, and you're going to get further introduction coming up here. I love this. So we got V-Wings here. I love that they're not just transitioning straight to Imperial tech. We've got this Republic, ships, machinery, weaponry, whatever. It feels like a proper transition. You're not going to go straight to Empire, at least not unless you're maybe Vader, and those kind of characters that are high ranking will get their own Star Destroyers, but yeah, other than that, it's all Clone Wars era Republic stuff, and I just love like the Rayner committee. This is very cinematic. Our squad's nothing but trouble until you got Crosshair, Tech walking behind him. This is Pantora. Hunter seems to have stolen a speeder. So this is obviously that sequence you saw in the sizzle. Love how Hunter looks here. Really got that Cutler Quain vibe going on. So I still think that we can see Cutler Quain, despite the fact that he's not in this trailer. That doesn't mean that he's not going to be in this series. So if we go to this next shot here, so we got from the studio that brought you the Clone Wars. So they're very much making this a direct Clone Wars. Yeah, it's Dave and it's the whole team. Joel Aaron, Gianni Aliotti. I think Carrie Beck's on this one. Just lots of people from Resistance, Rebels. It's all kind of binding together to create this Clone Wars Season 8, pseudo Clone Wars Season 8. This looks like late Clone Wars here. So we've got the Bad Batch on this icy planet that we saw in the first trailer, and we see a lot more of in this trailer. Fighting some battle droids, and there's some stuff later with the Separatists that I'm really excited about. But as right now, we got them fighting through these droids. This seems like it'll be like the first episode of the show. Also, 70-minute premiere for this series. When I saw that, I died. I was like, oh, okay, here we go. They're not treating animation as a separate thing. There's this stigma against animation from some people that it can't be good. It can't be as good. It doesn't have to be as good. When in actual fact, this is better than anything else. That the Clone Wars 7 was like the best Disney Star Wars content we've got. Coupled with Rebels, especially season 4 of Rebels, they've both been really impactful. Bits of Star Wars storytelling. Don't underestimate something just because it's animated. They're treating this like an event. They're treating it like a proper thing. We're getting a Bad Batch movie on May 4th, essentially. 70 minutes. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait. And they're going to cover, I think, so much ground in that first 70 minutes. And then a few days later, we get the second episode. And from then on, it's Fridays. We'll see how long the series goes for this season. I'm thinking because we're getting a 7-minute premiere, it might be a situation of, only 10 to 12 episodes maybe. But they might be longer in length. So maybe it's 70 minutes and then it goes down to 30 minutes rather than the usual 20 to 22 we used to get. We got here Tech doing this detonation here. Don't know if that might be cut. That seems like it's a different time of day here. That's the shot from the sizzle again. Hunter being cool, the knife. Wrecker's got like a battle droid on his arm there. That's funny. Comes a new original series. Omega. I'm really excited to see this character because it's been confirmed to be a she. I think somebody looked at it in a different language I saw and it was the gender was confirmed. This is a she. This is some sort of female clone. Really intriguing. Omega, Greek letter. And also like it means like the last development, so she is like this final clone or something that's ever been created or something. She's a kid clearly, so it's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on here, how they're gonna. It's that I think they're purposely shrouding her a mystery, but what's her deal? I'm really excited.
99.
So they're walking in. Kamino, that's the shot from Sizzle again. So there's a lot of reuse shots from the Sizzle. You know who we are. Wrecker has such motion blur in his face right now. They're all they've all got different expressions. That's funny. And so she clearly knows who the Bad Batch are, yeah. So I think like them, she's probably kind of, quote unquote, a different kind of clone. If she's a female, obviously all the clones up until this point are male. She looks kind of like some Boba Fett thing. When I first saw her, I thought, is this some Palpatine clone thing? I didn't, I'm not a fan of Rise Skywalker at all. So I was hoping it wasn't tying to that. And it seems doubtful that it is. If they did it, it wouldn't be horrible. They might be able to do it well. But yeah, I don't really need that movie to be elaborated on any further. We're back on Saleucami here. So Hunter is, on Saleucami here with the rest of the Bad Batch. He's shooting clones. So you think of the moral convictions of Rex and Ahsoka not to shoot clones in that, in Siege of Mandalore. The Bad Batch clearly don't care. They're just running and gunning here, shooting all these clones. Love that shot of Hunter. Echo looks pale, still looks so pale. I feel for my baby boy, Echo. We're gonna keep him safe. He's doing the salute again. There you go. So we've obviously seen him using his abilities. We're obviously going through all their abilities. Tech. So Tech's piloting there. Wrecker. So that's the mess hall where we saw there's that shot. That's a ridiculous shot where Crosshair's throwing a tray in the sizzle, and Tech's headbutting a clone. So this is going to be connected to that sequence. It seems. They're in the mess hall. Also, what is in some of those bowls? It looks like rocks. I'm concerned. Did the clones eat rocks? Are the Kaminoans really that cruel? Moving on. So he's clicking a button. Lots of detonations in this. Lots of explosions. Look at that. So he's blowing up a Venator from the inside. And that's again that shot from the sizzle seems to connect to this shot. Is this so? Oh my gosh, this looks cool. There's something here actually. Well, when I was watching it earlier, I noticed there's like a head popping up here. It's probably Crosshair, maybe watching it. It kind of correlates with that last shot. Where is it? There, that shot there. The shot after, I should say. The shot before, sorry, yeah. There's so many quick cuts here. So then we got Wrecker, Echo, and Hunter. Something people point out, like the first trailer, is Crosshair is absent from a lot of shots where you see the rest of the Bad Batch. So it's hinting to the fact that he might be that covert ops trooper, or he might just be, still staying with the Empire. Maybe Cody is that covert ops trooper, or it's a new character. But I think Cody and Crosshair, regardless, I could see them both being on the Empire. Wrecker being a little cringy boy. That's the thing. I hope they don't have Wrecker be too pronounced. Like, certainly in this trailer he is, but I'm hoping they'll give him some more depth and not just, gun-ho, I want a bit more for him. And I'm sure if we're getting a series about these guys, we're going to get, lots of characterization for all of them beyond their stereotypes. And Crosshair. So they leave Crosshair for last. Maybe he's, some sort of traitor. We get the context for that knife shot. He shoots the knife so that it hits the Dark Trooper. Sick. That's so cool. Okay. We're all you need, so they're skilled. We know this. Tarkin lands on Kamino. This is sick. Look at this. And people say this is meant to be Thaya on the left of Tarkin right here. I could see that. Thaya, obviously, the first ever episode of Clone Wars, Ambush, Yoda, has those 3 clones with him, and one of them is Thaya. So it might be Thaya. That's really cool if so. And obviously he's a security clone, so it would match up. Admiral Tarkin at this point saying, "I want Clone Force 99. Clone Force 99 found and wiped out." And wiped out. Another shot from the sizzle. We got Tarkin walking in with these clones. I love the aesthetic of this. There's these red clones against the white clones. It's a really nice stark contrast there. We got a Kaminoan on the left there. Fennec Shand, the galaxy's a dangerous place to be, she says. We'll let that line play out.
It's a dangerous place to be.
And she looks really cool. Like there was that promo art that came out that a lot of people didn't like. But I think that was just kind of the lighting, and I think in the context of this kind of lighting in the show, I think Fennec Shand will look good with her helmet off. And obviously she will take her helmet off because we did get that art. So they've obviously got scenes with her with it off. But I'm confident it's going to look better in certain lighting. I hope so anyway. This is back on Zygeria here, which we again saw in the sizzle. I can't remember what they call, but this creature seems to have bucked off his Zygerian rider, which I believe you see one in the first trailer. There's a Zygerian rider on the top. In this case, it's just Hunter and Tech here holding the fort. And then what do we got next? Got the black, fade in. Hunter, we need to get out of here. I think they cut 2 lines together here. If you listen just through. We need to get out of here. It's just a bit abrupt there. So Echo, Crosshair, and he's talking to Crosshair here. Maybe this is where Crosshair goes, "No, I'm not doing this. I'm staying with the Empire," and so there's a conflict there. Because in this next shot, where's Crosshair? He's not here. So they've just got Hunter, this kid Omega. Also, maybe it's a reference to Omega Squad, right? There was a Commando Squad. That could be a cool reference that they're doing there. So we got Hunter, Omega, Echo, Tech, and Wrecker. No Crosshair. So that's, immediately like, what? Then there's a lot of shots that kind of are similar. What do you say, kid? You want to come with us? Yes, he does. How can I help? Yeah. He looks very, she looks very clone here. She looks very cloney here. I think just the blue aesthetic. I guess she was wearing that in the other shots, wasn't she? She's missing her thing here. She's missing her whatever she had in her head there. So if we go to this next shot here, there's this green planet. Oh, what would this have to be? It's not Onderon. I'm not sure what this planet could be. Maybe it's the ice planet, but it can't be that either. It's crazy the amount of planets. I thought we were done with we'd seen all the planets in the first Bad Batch trailer, but I was severely wrong. Like there's a lot of planets in this show, which makes you think maybe this could be a lot of episodes, but we'll see how it goes. They're being pursued by these ships here. Crosshair shoots some of them down. Sorry, Hunter shoots some of them down here. That is Captain Rex. My second favorite Star Wars character is here. Oh, look at that. So again, like no Crosshair in the shot, but like Rex, he's with them on this Baraka-looking place. Some people say this is meant to be the wreckage of the Venator that him and Ahsoka crashed. I don't believe that at all, because there's other shots that are likely this same location, and there's Venators all around. There's crash sites. This whole planet is crash sites, which means it's probably Baraka. But Captain Rex, so he's partnered with Ahsoka, it seems here. Ahsoka's been rumored separately to be in this series, so is Bo-Katan. I think, we'll have to see them both separately from Rex here, but Rex is working with the Bad Batch. He's seen Echo again. It's so cool. It's so cool. And Corey and Noah of Kessel Run Transmission, shout out to them. When they first reported on this series, they said that Ahsoka and Rex would both be in it, and that Rex was, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear this, skip ahead a bit, that Rex has a kind of an important role in this series where he's looking for clones. He's looking for other clones to try and take the chips out of their heads, which would probably imply, if that's the case, that the clones' chips kind of last longer. There's you need to take them out for them to snap out of their trance, the treasonous Jedi stance, trance. Sorry, I'm tired. I was watching this trailer for a while in the morning. It's such a cool trailer. Okay, next shot here. So we got them looking out at this Venator. There's a lot of Venators here. So again, I don't think it's the same one that they crashed at the end of Clone Wars. Clone Wars have ended. Also, yeah, so Saul Guerrero, voice in the trailer, he was like not heavily rumored. There was like 1 or 2 tweets on Twitter from somebody named Jordan Mason. He has a lot of inside sources on this stuff. And he said he'd heard about Saw Gerrera being in this series. And we'll get there in a second. We'll see him in a second. Also, this looks like some sort of Night Sister inspired bow. It's not kind of the same looking bow, but certainly the pink arrow, the pink magic seems like it's hinting at that. I don't know what, if we can get back here. This looks like Raxus, which is what we're about to see here. This is Raxus, Raxus Secondary or something. That's because there's Raxus Prime, and then there's the other Raxus planet. And I believe this is the one we went to in Clone Wars. This is where the Separatist Parliament is. This is the capital of the Separatists. It's crazy. So heroes on both sides from season 3, where you kind of grade up that conflict. You went to the planet, this planet Raxus, and I think we saw inside this Separatist Parliament building, unless this is some separate building, but it seems like the clones are, the oppressors here, and the people are reacting to the Empire here, probably not very fondly. Really fascinating stuff. Again, this Republic machinery, but it's now being used for the Empire. And just a gorgeous lighting in the shot, the shadows, the architecture, everything just looks just perfect. It looks perfect. It's so good. I'm really, really just blown away by all of this. All these clones there, it looks like they're rushing into this building here. These beautiful, nice trees here. Tech's gonna shoot here, and they're blowing up. The Bad Batch probably aren't happy about what's going on. They're trying to stop these clones here. But yeah, I just going back here to see the fallout just of the Separatists with maybe the public here. But I suppose it's going to be more the public, reacting to the Empire, but just seeing like what happened to the Separatists in more detail than we currently have in canon. It's really vague right now. So seeing the Separatists, their kind of final straw, it seems like the clones are cracking down on maybe the remaining Separatists here. Who knows what's going to happen here, but this is some of my favorite stuff in the trailer. This kind of segment from the Rex to Saw Gerrera, it's my favorite. We're about to see him coming up here. Here he is. So this is Saw Gerrera and his partisans. So as I was saying in my first trailer breakdown, and as a lot of other people were saying, like, it looks like Onderon's in this trailer. We're probably going to see Saw Gerrera. Again, there was the rumors. Here's his partisans. Here's Saw Gerrera on screen. So cool to see him interact with the Bad Batch. Again, no crosshair. We got back on Pantora here, this speeder. He's chucking a grenade here, Hunter, at Fennec, who is not happy with that. She's jumping off. She's probably going to be a reluctant ally to them. She'll start off as a villain, I'd imagine, or, an enemy, anti-hero, whatever you want to call it. The decision is yours. There's Saw Gerrera. I love the scar he's got there. He's looking more like his Clone Wars self. They've got the guy who voiced him in Clone Wars back rather than Forrest Whitaker, because we're closer, to that Clone Wars rather than that Rogue One timeline. Always happy to see Saw. He fits in just everything he's really been in. I think Rogue One, his death isn't great. I think the reason he dies for is bad. But I liked him in Rebels, and I liked him in the Clone Wars, and I'm sure I'm going to like him in this great edition here. And then we got an extension of that explosion shot from the sizzle.
We do what we do.
We do what we do. So obviously the Bad Batch is independent. Operating outside kind of traditional laws, I guess. So Wrecker's laughing way too much. We got Zygeria again here. This is again from the sizzle. So nothing much to break down right at the end here. So I guess there's this. This is this looks like Raxus. So we're gonna go back to Raxus. It's gonna be so good. This basically looks like Earth, this planet. Just a kind of browner, a lot more brown, rather than green. And then we get Strap In Kid. I'm wondering if she could be evil in the end, this kid. I doubt it. I don't think they're going to go that direction. She might have maybe accelerated aging, and she'll get to their age or something crazy like that throughout as the series goes on. So then we got, this acceleration to hyperspace. she's looking at the Purgle actually now. This is probably one of the first times she's seen hyperspace. It's kind of like Ezra, like, I'm in space. You know, he's never been to space before. Start of Rebels. So she's going to be maybe our kind of surrogate character, I suppose. Like kind of how Ahsoka and Ezra kind of, you see the eyes through their story. I think she'll be to an extent that character. Omega will be. But that's basically it there. Yeah. And they go into hyperspace, and then you got the Bad Batch original series streaming May 4th. And that's what we got so far. Well, go back. Castor Transmissions. That's my autoplay there. Really great channel if you guys don't mind checking it out. Yeah, just so much going on here. I'll just kind of let this play on mute for a bit. Yeah, it looks really, really great. I cannot wait for this series to start. Again, a 70-minute premiere is just going to be more than I ever could have asked for, more than anybody ever asked for. Super excited for everything this series has to offer. I wasn't sure if they were going to delve into the Separatists or not, but it seems like they will be delving into Separatist post-Clone Wars, and it's just all the stuff I wanted from this series seems to be happening. One thing I'd like to see that we haven't really seen, and I feel like won't be in this first season, is Coruscant, but that could be a second season thing. Cad Bane, Barriss Offee, those kind of characters, I think they could be season 2 characters as well. We'll just have to wait and see, but I think Ahsoka and Bo-Katan I can see being in this season, honestly. So we'll see what happens, but I'm kind of understating my excitement for this series. It's immeasurable. It's immeasurable. I can't wait to watch this, just to have that weekly Star Wars again, but also something, such a pivotal story to tell, right? It's such an important story. The transition from the Republic to the Empire is something that's actually, it's integral to the tapestry of Star Wars, to the George Lucas's mythology. And this is a more essential series, I think, than any of the other series they announced. So thoroughly looking forward to this. I love Saw Gerrera. The Clone Wars have ended. It's giving you that kind of context of the time period. I hope this does well on Disney Plus as well. I hope this gets a lot of views, because I can already tell this is going to be better than Mando. I'll just say it right now. It's going to be better than Mandalorian, all right? You know, even though that show has more like mainstream hype, you know, I don't think it's not as good as Clone Wars or Rebels, and I think this Bad Batch series is going to blow everybody away. There's obviously also all those Grogu rumors. Is Grogu somehow going to show up in this series? We'll see how it goes, but look at that shot. Let's end on that shot. I'm obsessed with Luz Veneta shots. I know that's how I ended that first kind of sizzle breakdown. I did it on a shot of one of the shots of the Veneta crashes. I'm rambling now. I've rambled a lot here. I repeated myself a lot. If you stuck till the end, you're a real one. I guess that's kind of all I have to say. I mean, there's a lot I could say, but I just everything about this looks just like my Star Wars cup of tea. We're going to explore the universe, like all the different planets that we're going to see. And Naxxus was in that first trailer for a bit. There's so much variety. We're telling new, interesting Star Wars stories. And I'm really, really, I couldn't ask for a better follow-up to the Clone Wars. I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but it from the looks of it, this is going to be one hell of a series. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave Filoni. I guess without further ado, that's going to wrap up this video. Just trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. No, not really. This is Tano Tributes, signing off.
A test is in order. 5 enhanced clones, more capable than an army. Yet they exhibit a concerning level of disobedience and disregard for orders.
What else you got? Give me more!
Our squad's nothing but trouble. But we get the job done.
You're Clone Force 99.
You know who we are.
Hunter,
Let's go.
Echo,
Hyperdrive's online.
Tick,
Prepping to jump.
Wrecker,
Let's blow something up. Yeah!
and Crosshair.
Your move.
Ha! We're all you need.
I want Clone Force 99 found and wiped out.
The galaxy's a dangerous place to be.
We need to get out of here. What do you say, kid? You want to come with us?
How can I help?
The Clone Wars have ended. You can either adapt and survive, or die with the past. The decision is yours.
We do what we do. Strap in, kid.